Hi, Stephen. How are you?
Excellent. How are you doing, SJ?
I'm good. So we're here with Stephen Stamp from Lacrosse Link. So this is a interview show that you do. So tell me a little bit about Lacrosse Link.
Yeah, it started, it's just been going for a few months. Randy Troback is the driving force. He's from Saskatchewan, and he's been keen. He's been talking to me about doing a show like this for years now. We finally got it going. We have a couple of guests every week. We do a rundown. We're hitting on all the key topics in lacrosse. We're covering box lacrosse, field lacrosse, sixes, men's, women's, around the world. I'm having a guest from Australia soon. I've got guests from Germany and all over.
Yeah. That's amazing. So how did this all start?
Really, it was Randy who was driving it. I've been doing a podcast for years called, it was called Box Beat, but it's now called Lax Beat because I didn't want to just focus on box lacrosse.
LAX, okay.
So I've been doing lacrosse announcing and writing. I'm an editor at IL Indoor. I write for Inside Lacrosse. I've been doing a ton of lacrosse stuff, and we've wanted to do this show, and we finally got it going, and we've got it started, having guests, and now we've been picked up by Lacrosse Sports Network, which is super cool.
That's really awesome. So tell me a little bit about that. Where are they based out of?
They're based out of the Boston area in Massachusetts.
Cool.
I've done some interviews for them before. I've been a guest on there, and actually they reached out to me about some games, getting some games for various leagues on, and I said, hey, how about a show? We're doing Lacrosse Link. Do you want to have it on? They're like, yeah. So we're on Thursday nights at 9:30 Eastern time, right after their weekly show, Lacrosse Tonight. So we're part of the Lacrosse News Evening on LSN, plus on our YouTube channel, Lacrosse Link.
Awesome. And so you try to highlight like women's lacrosse as well, and because that's like really exploding right now. Maybe tell me a little bit about women's lacrosse and how that you feature that on Lacrosse Link.
I feel like lacrosse in general is exploding, especially in the US, but women's lacrosse is really picking up steam. Just in an interview today, literally talking about they're trying to get the first women's world championship going, which so cool. And the big thing is there are women who want to play, they just haven't had opportunities. There are some opportunities, but the World Lacrosse Women's Box Working Group had Michelle Boyer on the show, and she talked about how they did a survey and they got like thousands of women saying, we'd love to play from all around the world. So we're hoping World Championship coming, and I just want to share the women's game. And we talked about women's field because that's more established, but women's box is really coming on too.
That's where I used to play women's field lacrosse when I was
and now you're going to play box when we get things rolling.
Totally. Hey, I would try that. I'll try anything.
Totally.
Well, thank you so much, Stephen, for talking with us today, and check out Lacrosse Link.
Yeah, it's my pleasure, SJ. Thanks so much for having me on.
Thanks.